Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, I'm not a comedian. Anyways, Gary G back again to bring you another pomade review. I'm sorry for the terrible comedy. I had a terrible day at work today, and this is probably the only thing that's going to get me over it, is messing around with grease. So, I know it's been a while since I brought a pomade review. Last time was the end of December, and I just haven't been into it. But good thing there's a lot of other good reviewers out there. Drew, Cameron, there's a few other dudes I'm missing. I apologize. That have been able to keep you busy. So, anyways, I don't know why I waited so long to do this one. We've been talking about it recently on everything pomade. But this represents probably number 2 in my top 3 favorite pomades. Bam! Reuzel Grease Medium Hold. I don't care what anybody else says. This is the business. It's one of the best mediums out there. I know that Schorem, the guys who make it, are hyped like crazy. Super hyped. And they come through with their haircuts, and I think that their pomade comes through as well. But, like I just say and everything else, that's my opinion. So, let me get right into it. Reuzel is made by Schorem. They are in Rotterdam, Netherlands. You can get it from them if you want, but it costs a lot more. Places you can get it here, you can get it at reuzelpomade.com. You can get it at pomade.com, pomades.com, whatever in the heck.com, everything.com. Just Google it. If you Google any pomade, you're going to find out where you can get it. So, Reuzel. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So, I just got out of the shower. I have a little bit damp hair. And I'm going to put a little bit more water into it. It states on the website that to get the best hold out of this, you want to do it on dry hair. I hate applying pomade to dry hair. It's just not my thing. I always do it to wet hair. When you apply it to wet hair, it's more soft and malleable. And then once the water dries out of your hair, then you actually get that hold. Like, it almost feels like just a little bit like it's getting crispy, but it's not because it's grease. So, this pomade is like I said, it's one of my favorites. We'll go ahead and before we get into the application, I almost forgot. Let's look at the tin. All right. Alrighty, gentlemen and ladies, if you're watching, this is the tin. Right here, this is Reuzel, which means lard in Dutch, hence the pig there. Right here it says Holland's Finest Pomade, Grease Medium Hold. Under here it says net weight 4 ounces. You can see it if it's up close. I hope that's showing up. Net weight 4 ounces, 113 grams. Down at the bottom here it says Schorem Barbershop, Rotterdam. I hope I said that right. Rick Prince, if you're watching, I know that you can help me out. Schorem, as far as I know, means scumbag. Harsnischer and Barber means hair cutter and barber, if I Googled it correctly. On the side, looks like there's some like fleur-de-lis type design going around. It's got like this rustic look that goes all the way around. And then on the back, it says created and tested by Schorem, manufactured in the USA, distributed by Scumbag Boogie Productions. Tells you how to put it in your hair in a few different languages. Your ingredients. This is a petroleum-based product. If you can see that, it says petroleum. Definitely a petroleum-based product. And then there's beeswax, and then a bunch of other stuff too. Right here, it gives you some caution stuff. ReuzelPomade.com is where you can get it, or you can get it at all those other sites that I was telling you about. And that's pretty much it. All right, let's get back to it. All right, now that we looked at the tin, let's go ahead and get back into it. Okay, the smell, everybody has a different opinion on it. Some people think it's sour apple, some people think it's just minty something, whatever it is. To me, I get like a fruity with a mint on top, like a mint, some kind of fruitiness with mint. I think it smells fantastic. Some people don't really care for it. The scooping it out of the tin here is really easy, as you can see. Just like that. Yeah, love it. Go ahead and put it in the hands, smear it out. Look how fast that was, nothing. apply it to the hair right here. Give it the first lick. So like I said, this probably represents number 2 in my top three pomades right now. Lockhart's medium. It's always been my number 1. It always will be until something else comes out. If something else comes out that does better, it's like I posted the other day. I don't know why. You know, when you find a pomade that you love, it's just like, you know, it is. It's almost like a sickness, you know, where you just got to keep trying the next thing that comes out, and then you try something, you know, classic, and you're like, start thinking to yourself, you're like, man, why do I use anything else if I can just use this every day? Well, it's because once you have one, you got to have them all, right? At least that's how it is for me. I sit there and told myself 2 or 3 times this last year, oh, I'm good. No, I'm not going to buy any more pomades. But then all you awesome brewers out there just keep on coming out with cool stuff. So, you know what I mean? That's what happens. Can't say no. Cannot say no. Just realized the fan was on. Anyways. So, okay, so I bought this a long time ago. And I bought it with the water base. I used the water base for a long time, and then this was one of the first greases I actually used. And I really liked it. I like it a lot better than the water base, personally. And then I had the water base, though. I posted a picture a long time ago of the inside of the water base. It like dried up and it turned to like goop or something. It was really weird. And I posted a picture on there. Well, one of their reps for their distribution center, I believe, in America, is actually on our site. His name is Lawrence Haggerty. I hope I said that right, man. And he messaged me right afterwards and asked for my address. I gave him my address, and he says, "Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll replace that for you." And I was like, I felt bad because I didn't even buy it from them. I bought it from pomade.com, and he says, "Oh, well, let me know." And I told him, "Well, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna send me some, for sure I'll take it. I love it, you know." So, long story short, I get a package in the mail that I think is going to fit in the mailbox. I get a notification, or the little notice, the paper, that it's at my the office at my apartments, and it's like, that's kind of weird just for one of these. Well, the reason why is I went and I opened up the bag, the package that he sent me a water base, another one of these greases, a whole bunch of stickers, and a t-shirt. So, Lawrence, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. That's super cool. That's super cool that you would do that, man. You didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate it. And it's definitely going to a good home. So that just shows you right there that, you know, the benefit of going to smaller companies is that you get that closer service with them. You know what I mean? You can talk to them, and you know, you get to know them and how they came up with the pomades. And you know, when it's a company like this, you think that you know, you can't really make too much contact with them because they're, you know, a bigger company. And the cool thing about Lawrence is he was really easy to talk to. So that brings that big company, you know, like if you're doing schmear or, you know, something else like that that's big, you can actually get a hold of this guy. And it just shows you that there are still bigger companies out there that you can have that kind of close, like maybe like a relationship you'd have with like an artisan, you know, home brewer or something. So I think that's really cool. They're definitely going to keep my business with a customer service like that, you know what I mean? Because honestly, they didn't have to do it. They didn't even have to send me anything, period. So, Lawrence, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, man. Schorem's an awesome barbershop. My wife and I are really entertained when we watch the videos that Burtis and Lean put out, and all the rest of the guys over there. But everybody in the world has seen those videos now that's into barbering or anything like that. I mean, it's crazy. Got everything slicked back now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find my part here. If you've seen my other reviews, you know that I'm pretty anal about my parts. I like them to be perfect, man. Gotta be super sharp. Super sharp. And it looks like it worked out. Just like that. pull this over. Lately, I've been having pretty good luck. Decent hair days. You know? Like I said, I was sitting there talking to my wife about all the pomades I have, and I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, man, you know, I got my top threes: Lockhart's Medium, Reuzel, Grease right here, and then number 3 is probably Zach West's Sheer Revival's The One Who Knocks. And man, I just haven't used any of those in a while, so I started feeling bad. So I went back and I wore Lockhart's Medium for a couple of days, and man, I was just like, I can't believe that I even go away from these products, you know? It's just, it's nice to every now and then go back and get into the pomades that just really blew you away and started your obsession, you know, where you had to, oh man, if this one's good, then I wonder if this one's good, or all that. So it was really cool to go back and remember why I loved Lockhart's Medium so much. I had talked to Steve, or it might have been Nicole, at Lockhart's, and he was saying, either he or she were saying that they believe that their medium is their unsung hero. I'd have to agree. I have all of it. I've had all of it. All their products are great. I mean, the heavy didn't work for me just because most heavies don't. The Goon Grease, though, was great. That was the exception as far as heavies go. And yeah, and then everybody, especially now, it's been blowing up lately. The One Who Knocks. Then he's got his light. He has Holiday Light. He's got Music or Misery, which, if you don't know, is a reference to High Fidelity, the movie, which has always been a favorite of mine. So I was super stoked to hear about that. He even asked me to kind of help him with it briefly. I didn't. I mean, he already had the idea, but anyways, that's my top 3. Reuzel is definitely number 2. I love this pomade. It's got super shine. It smells good. The build up is pretty decent. And honestly, it's just a pomade that I would want to keep in my hair day after day. And that's what I think is a good pomade. There's some that you can't wait to get them out of your hair. And thank God this isn't one of them. Alright, let me start messing around with the front. I've been yapping enough. I've been yapping like crazy. Like I said, I had a bad day at work today, so this is much needed, man. Making me feel good. Making me feel good to grease up, man. I didn't even throw any grease in this morning. I was too tired. I'm trying to get over sickness lately, and I threw in some cough syrup last night, and apparently wasn't paying attention to whether it was drowsy or not, because I was just passed out. I could barely get up this morning at all. At all. So, anyways, now I am rocking some grease. Rocking some grease. I'm just going to do a quick style. I yapped a lot like I usually do, so I'm just going to get it basically where I want it, and we'll call it good, man. I usually get little splits over here on the side here. The side hairs right here, if they lay over, they want to split. So I got to get them going like that, right there. Drop that down there. Reuzel grease, man. I'm going to give it to you straight up. I'm going to do it Drew Tompkins style. If you don't like it, I don't care. I think it's amazing. The dudes that do like it, rock on, man. Keep pushing this stuff. It's worth the hype. Okay? It really is worth the hype. There's some out there that really are not worth the hype. This is one of them that is. I'm telling you right now, this is the business. I really dig it. I was asked by Eddie Espinosa. I hope I said that right, man. He said that his son has a similar hairstyle, or wants to do a similar hairstyle on him to what I have. Asked me to do a styling video. I've been meaning to do, in my opinion, how to do a contour. Basically what I do to do a contour. Mine's different than other dudes, and I think that's what's cool about it. So, Eddie, today it's Friday evening here in Modesto, California. Tomorrow morning, when I wake up, I'm going to be sleeping in tomorrow, believe it. So depending on where you're at, it might come at you in the evening time. But I'm going to do a video tomorrow with this build-up. And I'm going to go ahead and try to help you out, help your son out. Maybe you guys can work on getting the hair the way that you really want it to. So as you can see, this stuff, man, I got a nice sharp part, the shine, crazy, it smells so good. Everything's slicked down real nice. I'm hoping the back is slicked. Let me look again right here. It's looking pretty good. I think I could do a little better. Let me check it. It's just so easy to comb this stuff. I mean, it's just, you get a lot of control out of it. Now, I will say this. This pomade performs way better with at least 1 day buildup. At least. It is a medium. It's definitely a, it's not a, like a heavier, it's not like a Lockhart's medium where you can use 1 day and you can get pretty good height out of it. This one, you do need a day buildup. With that day buildup though, you can really get something that you want. You can get some height. Like right now, I don't know if you can see it here, this is about maybe 2.5 inches or so. Tomorrow I could probably get maybe 3.5, which is like, that's a high contour for me. But you know, sometimes when you're feeling a little rebellious, you want to pump that hair up a little more, man. It's just got attitude. You got to go for it. So, anyways, man, I rambled on long enough. Okay, Reuzel Grease Medium Hold, number 2 in my all-time top 3 favorite pomades. Go get you some. I'm telling you right now, this is the business. If you like mediums, if you want to see what Reuzel pomade is all about, this is the better of the two, in my opinion. The water-based was terrible to me. It smells great, but it just never worked for me. Anyways, go get you guys some of this, and it's good to be back. I'm going to do another one tomorrow on a styling video. If you guys want to watch it, I'll post it up. If you don't, it's all good too. All right, man. Peace out.